What's up, guys? My name is Solus Baby, and today I want to go over what I think is a fantastic pulse rifle for your energy slot, and that is the Swift Ride. The new one, well, not really new one, the old one what you're getting back with Black Armory that's dropping with random rolls. It looks better, all that kind of good stuff. I think a lot of people are overlooking this weapon because it is a year one remake. Don't overlook this thing, guys. You're absolutely going to love it if you're a fan of the bygones. So let's just jump right into this thing. The roll I got has a really short zoom scope on it, which I love for the Crucible. Got to have those short zoom scopes for decreasing the bloom that you get off the longer ones and everything. For PvE, not that big of a deal. If you want to run a longer one, go for it. Absolutely. Next set that I have is Drop Mag or Tactical Mag. I have been running Tactical Mag because it increases the stability. I don't think Drop Mag is all that important when you have Outlaw. So I don't need to run both of them. But if you don't have Outlaw, Drop Mag is 100% the way to go for the Crucible. Next slot, like I said, is Outlaw and then Kill Clip at the very end. I really feel like I got a God roll in this weapon, and I have a Stability Masterwork, which matters so much for this thing. Landing those consistent 2 bursts after you proc Kill Clip is definitely something you're going to need stability for. Don't overlook this thing, guys. It is the bygones. Let's compare some stats here. The impact, same thing. Rounds per minute, same thing. Range, the bygones has it beat, 43 to 62. But the rest of the stats, the whole way down, if you're comparing it to the one that you get from the Drifter, the one that you can buy from him, the full auto kill clip, this Swift Ride is better 100%. Beats it on stability, handling, reload speed, aim assist, recoil, direction, magazine, all of it. It's fantastic. This thing is a perfect complement if you like running Chaperone and Dust Rock Blues and stuff like that in the Crucible. You run around the new Mountaintop whenever you get that, and you don't want to use the Luna's Howl or the Not Forgotten. You want a pulse rifle in your energy slot. This is the gun to use. The only time I can see you changing this gun out is if you're using maybe the right side of wrong, or the inaugural address maybe if you're a fan of that gun. But this gun right here is pretty much the inaugural address with kill clip. I mean, it's a little bit different, of course, but there's no reason that you shouldn't give this weapon a try at least. If you get this thing out of the forge, guys, give it a shot. It's pretty decent. Now, as far as mods go on this thing, it's got a 42-round magazine. Backup mag doesn't really need to go on here unless you're just one of those people that likes to run your whole magazine out. I'm more of a reload after each kind of kill kind of person, so I don't really use backup mag for it. Thinking about slapping the targeting adjuster on it just because what don't you slap targeting adjuster on pretty much at this point? There's not really a whole lot else that I would say to recommend to put on this weapon. Unless you get Rampage, then a Rampage mod would probably be good. I don't believe Surrounded can drop on this. I might be wrong on that, don't quote me there, but I don't think it can, so the Rampage mod, probably good if you have Rampage. Targeting Adjuster is probably the one I would go with more than likely, so it's a perfect fit for your energy slot. With Iron Banner out right now, guys, something to put in your energy slot if you really like the bygones, this is going to do it for you. Couple of things that I found about this weapon that I don't really care for too much, even though it says the recoil direction is above the bygones, it feels different. The way the bullets travel is a little bit differently than the bygones, so don't pick this gun up expecting to be like, hey, this is just the bygones in my energy slot. There's a little bit of a curve there for you to learn for, but not a whole lot. It's almost identical. I can barely tell the difference shooting this thing as opposed to the bygones. I really recommend using it. I know I mentioned the Mountaintop earlier, and it's a perfect pair for that thing. I mean, it's got some good handling, so you can switch off that grenade launcher, land that last burst to the head, and take him out if you didn't kill him in one hit with the Mountaintop. It's just a super fun gun, and it keeps that energy slot kind of viable. As far as the game goes, PvE, there's not a whole lot of room for this weapon. Again, energy slots are really dominated by Loaded Question and Aikilo Shotgun and all those guys. So unless you've got the raid shotgun with something that you can use to melt those enemies, Surrounded or Trench Barrel, you're going to want to run those regular guns that you've been running. However, when you get that gun from the raid, I think that this can play a part in the game. Pulse rifles are in a great spot right now for both PvE and PvP. So tell me what you guys' thoughts are about this weapon. If you picked one up and tried them, I'm super interested to see what other people are feeling about this thing because I'm in love with it. Leave me a comment underneath this video if you found anything cool about this thing. If you've liked the video and you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe to the channel. Like the video if it's giving you any more insight about this gun. With that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.